What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's time for episode 2 of Ed Zorn and his coaching career thing, I guess. We're going to defend the deep pass. It didn't really do us that well last week. What are they? Throw it a lot deep? I guess so. So we're going to defend. Like I said, we're just going to defend it both, or whatever it does. We're just going to do what they want for the last 2 games. Ed Zorn's not trying to change too much. He'll implement all of his stuff in the offseason. As he has decided, he is coming back next year. So he will be the Denver Broncos head coach next season. We have a quad strain for Patrick Surtain. So that's not good. Anyone else over here injured? Hopefully not. But I don't think Patrick Surtain was playing for us anyway. I'm pretty sure he's still on the IR. No injuries on the offensive line. A bunch of fatigue, which is to be expected. We kind of knew all this stuff was going to happen. But the Chargers are on the outside looking in. They win, they're in, I think. I'm pretty sure it's win, they're in, depending on who else wins. But there's like 4 teams on the NFC side and the AFC side. As we take a look at the standings, take a look at them quick. Go look at the AFC quick. Who's still in? No one's locked it down. The Patriots, the Bengals, the Dolphins, the Titans, the Chargers, and the Jets all have a chance of winning. Excuse me. They all have a chance. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 teams that haven't been locked in or kicked out yet. And on the NFC side, you got the Saints, Buccaneers, Falcons, Rams, Panthers, and Seahawks, I guess. If you think about it, if these guys lose, the Saints, Buccaneers, and Falcons all lose, the Rams, Panthers, and Seahawks win, there could be some change-ups. So you got 6 teams on both sides that are still a chance to win and make it in. So it all comes down to the last week. The Chargers definitely have to. We got to see how this goes. It's time to play the game right up here. And we'll see you guys all once all this stuff's done loading.
Today, from Empower Field.
All right, guys, take a look. Hey, when we're back, we're kicking it off here. We don't have the ball to start our last game at home. And Ed Zorn is 1-0 on his coaching career. Can he stay undefeated? I don't think they're going to return this. Oh, they are going to return it. I was not expecting that, but he gets back to the 25. The Bills have won, beat the Patriots. The Vikings have continued to win. Justin Herbert, man, he's a beast.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed.
Sazzle, what the fuck is Sazzle? I don't know what the heck I ordered, but apparently I'm getting some stuff. Let's see here how this defense can handle it. Oh, get him. Oh, we had a chance to stop him in the backfield. This defense is playing on a high from last week, but they know they have to keep it up. They have a chance to play spoiler here. Keep the Chargers out of the playoffs. Come on, Griffin. Their fullback just can't hold on to the ball. Patrick Surtain out for the game with his quad strain. You saw Jerry Judy. You saw Bowles, our left tackle. 2nd and 10. Come on, don't let him get a run in. Come on. There we go. Griffin read that. Knew it was going to the outside. Austin Eckler cut back inside, and he got just past the blocker and got inside on him. Let's hope this defense can keep going. Singleton up here. Hey, got him with the coverage sack. This defense picking up right where it left off last week and getting those sacks. Russell Wilson's coming out for his first time at home under new coach Ed Zorn. hopefully it's not boo and fire Wilson or trade him or whatever. They let the head coach go, and we'll see how this goes. Got back to the 20, got a little bit past 22 yards. Let's go, Phillips. Here comes Russell Wilson and his stats. Not doing terrible. 21-9, almost 4,000 yards.
It was fun getting ready for this game, wasn't it? Because normally we talk to the coaches and the players. I think you and I asked to talk to the trainer to see how his arm is going to be. A lot of ice after last week. After last week's game, boy, what a performance that was.
There you go, Latavius Murray. Nice little 14-yard pickup. Man, this running game is really kicking off lately. He did. Russell Wilson did really good last week. And we'll see how this week goes. Hinton was his favorite wide receiver last week. He sees him over the middle, has him wide open. Hinton's going to get it. Nice little 26-yard pickup. The Eagles won, beat the Giants. So the Giants just might not have made it in, depending on who else wins. Keep an eye on that ticker if you trying to see who makes the playoffs this year. Wilson is going to go down and get sacked. Cleveland lost to Pittsburgh in a non-really playoff determining matchup right there. This is week 17 or week 18 or now. Oh, Chase Edmonds did not get anywhere. He went off last week. All right, 3rd and 11. Just don't take a sack. Just positive yards right here, and we could kick a field goal. I'm pretty sure. He tried to throw it up there. He had nothing. McManus, a 56-yard field goal attempt. See if the man can make this. McManus should be up. It's up. It's good. Good job, McManus. Nice little, we're up. You can hear the Let's Go Broncos chats going on up here. Year 2023 just might be the year of the Broncos right here. Look at the Chargers, or the Rams going up against the Seahawks right there. Both 7-9. Playoff implications right there. Be 8-9 and get in? I mean, it's a chance. The way the season's going this year. Martin is so tired. There you go. Stop that run. Stop the run. The offensive line does need help. Big help. We'll see how the offseason happens, too. What a stop by the lineman. He turned around as soon as that ball got thrown and hit him. And he hit him. Who is that? They got 4 of them over there. No! They just couldn't stop him. You gotta wrap him up behind that first down line. We had him stopped. We were about to get the ball back again. This defense, I know they're tired. They played a lot of games, a lot of minutes this year. Wrap him up. There you go. Let him get the 7 yards, but wrap him up. Do not give them more opportunities. That's what they need to keep doing. Oh, no one was looking. Was that all? Oh, God. Come on, Mathis. Get up there. Don't let him stop you. Mathis is going to return it for a touchdown. Was he trying to hit Keenan Allen? I think he was trying to hit Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen just said, no, I'm just going to keep going. It was supposed to be a quick pass. But I think Keenan Allen saw something different, and Justin Herbert just missed him. Green Bay beats Detroit. Hey, you hear the Let's Go Broncos chats. Chargers are going to get the ball back after the defense just scored. The defense has got to be ecstatic. This team is just exhausted day in and day out right now. They are tired. They know they're tired. They played a lot of minutes. They played a lot of snaps. They just got to get through this game without being terrible. Look at Martin. Martin is exhausted already, and we're not even halfway through the first quarter. Oh, we're just over halfway through the first quarter. Martin, and he's going to stop Eckler in the backfield. He's just going to read it. He doesn't even have time to celebrate. There's the defensive player from us last week, Mudia. He did really good. Griffin's going to hit him. He's going to let Williams get about 5 yards. We know this defense is really good at getting the balls. We just got to tackle. They're going to let him get that. Is a first down. We know we're going to keep up giving up first downs, but we know we'd have to stop them when we can. All right. That team is their offense is not as exhausted as this defense is. Come on, Griffin. Second and inches. Second and inches. Come on. We're bringing that blitz. You got Martin on the outside and Mujia on the other side. Bringing him in, bringing him in, bringing him in. Screen. Griffin saw it, but he just couldn't get to him on time. He went for that dive and tackle and just nothing.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because it's been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there.
Oh, almost had him again. Who is that? Williams. He tried to throw it to Williams this time, and it just looks like Williams just wasn't on the same page as Justin Herbert. Eckler's tired. You can see him in the backfield. He's tired as well.
You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
Well, he made up for it. Williams got that again. Just finding those holes. Justin Herbert's a really good quarterback, and he can find those holes if you let him. That's what this defense does. They try to cover as long as they can, hoping that line can stop them. Cooper. Eckler's going to get stopped. About 4 yards. Come on. There's that offensive coordinator right there. Yeah, that's what Kansas City was looking for, too, last week, and they lost. So they tied at 50-50 this year. Sony Michel, the former New England Patriots. All right. Let's see how this goes. Come on. Come on, Singleton. It's 3rd and 3. Let's stop them. No, they got it. They just pushed. That offensive line was just a little bit better. We didn't stop them. They didn't get too many yards, but we didn't let them get. We did let them get the first. Fumble. Oh, Cooper caused the fumble, but we just couldn't recover it. There's too many Chargers there. Come on. Come on. Another screen. Griffin's trying to read it. Oh, come on. Eckler's just getting out of those tackles right there to bring in a 3rd and 10. Could have had him stop behind it. That blocking was just too good right there. We have no X factors on the defense. Come on, Griffin's got him. Griffin's got him. Sack him again. That's like the 3rd sack today in this first half. 2. My big old number 91. Bring him back. Opportunity of a field goal. Bassey's going to miss. He's going to miss it. The Chargers have missed it. The Broncos are just... What is going on? These last 2 games, Ed Zorn, I think he's the key to Denver's success. There we go. Nice little 7-yard pickup. Edmonds, we got to let him keep going. That's one thing Ed Zorn has said, especially in his pregame press conference. Keep the running game going with Edmonds. Keep the running game going in general. Whoever's got the hot hand, keep it going. You know, get that running game going, spell them when they need to, and get those passes over the top. I think this team is going to be good. Here goes Marlon back to the outside. About another 8-yard run. The only running back we have not seen yet so far today, or last week really, was Melvin Gordon. think Gordon was out for a couple plays, and that was about it. Here we go. Keep it going. I might have to change the camera on the other side just so you guys don't have to see every time when somebody goes online during Steam. Edmonds again with the run. Nice little cut. He had it. He saw the hole. He got it. Touchdown on the ground for Chase Edmonds and the Broncos. I don't think Wilson's had to throw too much. That's one thing Ed Zorn has said, too, after last week. He's like, I don't want to have to let Wilson throw the ball too much. Because if he's got to throw the ball, that means we're either playing from behind or we're trying to force it a lot, and that's where mistakes happen. Let's run the ball and pass it when we need to, pass it when we want to, not when we have to or need to. And that's something Seattle tried to do a while back, and it didn't work out for them, and it turned out really bad. We had that really bad season. So let's see how this happens. Oh, stop him again. Stop that run. Stop the run. There we go. Number 21. It's going to take me a second to learn these guys' name. Is that Turner Yell? Come on. Hit him. They let him get a little bit. He's got about 4 incompletions with an interception. See how this game keeps going. We got to play a little soft. We don't want to bump and run every drive. Get him. Stop him. Singleton stops him for 3. This defense, I don't think defense needs to be changed too much in the offseason. I think it's going to be the offense that needs a lot of work. Come on, Cooper. Gerald Everett. A nice little pickup. What was he, a former Seahawk? I'm pretty sure he's a former Seahawk, too. Come on, Singleton. Oh, he's trying so hard, but let him pick up the 4 yards. He had him stopped in the backfield, but just nobody was there to help him. We haven't blitzed too much. We're not a blitzing defense. All right, we let that defensive line get those sacks. Come on, we're bending again. We just don't break defense. This defense knows not to break. Oh, Griffin had a chance at him in the backfield. He could have stopped him before the line of scrimmage, and he gained 7. Griffin read it. He just got a tackle, man. Tackling camp might be necessary for this team. There we go. Singleton and Griffin. 2 yards. 2-yard pickup. Come on. Let's stop him again, right? Let's stop him right here. Right here. Stop him. Oh, we blitzed. And nobody was covering their guy. Nobody. Can't give that up to 13. I mean, that's why we don't blitz. Ed Zorn is going to be unhappy about that.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside. They give him the ball.
He just missed it, man. Like, man, that's he had it too. Oh, we had it. We had it stopped. We just had to tackle the quarterback. Just had to sack him. It's all right. It's all right. We get the ball right before the beginning of the second half, and we get the ball to start the second half. Nice little run back to the 29. Phillips is doing really good on returns. I didn't see it. I don't think we saw a punt last week from either side, did we? No, we saw a couple punts from the Chiefs, but not from the Broncos. That's going to take us to the 2 minutes. Denver's got a new sense of renewal right here with this team. Ed Zorn, I think, is really ready to take over. He said he's coming back next year. He's going to be back next year for sure. Cleveland is going to catch that and then get pushed out of bounds. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see how this team keeps moving the ball, all right? 2 minutes, 3 timeouts. Hits Washington. Let's hurry it up a little bit. See Wilson. Wilson's directing traffic. He has his tight end. He's going to get out of bounds. For some reason, we're just saving these timeouts. They have the time to go to the middle of the field if they need to. 2 safeties deep. It's not where you want to. You don't want to attack the defense deep through the middle. Wilson knows Ed Zorn does not like that. He's going to get an earful later on, but it's the only option he had. We know that from up here. Ed Zorn's going to know that when he reads it. But until then, he's going to give Wilson an earful because he doesn't want to see his quarterback run. It's not pretty. He got that off. I don't know how he got that off. Or how, I mean, Hinton was looking at him the entire time. He knew he had to get past that middle linebacker right there. They're still playing a 2 deep safety. So attacking the middle. That's where he's going to hit his tight end right over the middle. They're going to try to run this clock down and not give them any time with their 3 timeouts to try to score. And Edmonds is in for his 2nd touchdown in the last 2 weeks running. I think he definitely has a chance to become the new running back number 1 next year. I don't know what he is right now for the team, but I think next year he's gonna have a good chance of being running back number 1. Granted, that's if nothing in the offseason is there. All right, but we'll see. We'll see that we'll show you guys the offseason in entirety and how everything happens. My thought process and everything. We'll see all that. That'll be the next episode, as we'll be already there. Okay. Okay, Griffith. Didn't let him get too much after the catch. Are they going to run the ball, or what are they going to do here? You got a 1st down. 3 timeouts. All right. Another little 3-yard pickup. We're playing a soft coverage right here because we don't want anything over the top. Nothing over the top. All right, that little screenplay right there. We saw it, we read it perfectly, but somehow we just couldn't get the tackle. They have 2 timeouts. They're going to go for this. Oh, Turner got him. Oh, they're in a field goal range. There's the Rockies in the background. We're going to take our timeout. Ed Zorn knows we can't take him to the second half. Might as well use him. Let's try to ice him. Oh, he almost had it. Bassey was right there. Right there. Let's go see what the halftime show has got to say. Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll start our tour in the entertainment capital of the world.
Kansas City's back-to-back losses right now. The game stands, they lose again.
They're still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we head east to check on the Bills at home in Buffalo. And they were winners as they defeat the visiting New England Patriots. Josh Allen, another strong performance as his guys claim victory number 13 on the
Bills
year.
won.
Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And
Seahawks are down by 1.
LA Rams who have the lead in that one. 2 touchdown passes for Matthew Stafford. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half.
No, it has not been a back-and-forth. What game are you watching? It's 24-10 going into the third quarter here. Let's go. He's going to return it. He's going to return it. Phillips knows he's got to return everything to have a chance. Brings it back to about the 26. All right, let's see how this goes. Let's see how this plans out. Hits Cleveland. Oh, Cleveland had it in his hands. He's got to hold it. Try to hold it. Try to hit that fast strike. All right. What do we got for? We got Russell Wilson. Khalil Max on that defense. Ooh, come on, Edmonds. He saw the hole. He wanted the hole. Should see how this works out. It's 3rd down and 8. Denver hasn't really ran into this today. He hits him this time. Unlike last week where he was on the run and tried to throw it to his tight end, and it didn't work out.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point,
Edmonds runs over his own guy.
really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in.
Nice little 4-yard pickup.
And giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
No one over the middle with his tight end. He's going to hit him. Little bit of Dulcich over the middle. They're pushing. Denver's pushing again. Wilson hasn't gone to the ground too much this game. Edmonds. Come on. Is that a face mask? Don't tell me it's holding. It's holding again. Gotta stay accountable, man. That's can't hold right there. Why are we holding? He was already gone. Virgil not holding onto the ball. Is it colder today than it was last week? Like, what's going on? Like, what is going on? This team's just not holding the ball in these quick throws. Hits his tight end over the middle. Set up a 3rd and manageable. Come on, Wilson. You know you're better than this. Oh, that was almost picked off right there on Wilson. Oh, are we going to go for a field goal here? Going to go for the field goal by McManus. This should be good. Holds down. It's good. It's up. It's good. He made a 56-yarder to start the game. Right now, he's made a 55-yarder. So right now, the touchdowns are sandwiched by field goals. See how this goes. 3 touchdown day so far. All on the well, 1 on defense, 2 on the ground. Stopping the offense of the Chargers, who are trying to make the playoffs. So they're playing spoilers right now. If they can hold them out, this will be a great boost to morale and everything going into the offseason. Where was the coverage on that? Why is nobody on him? Come on. Come on now. We know better. It's going to be a run, I think. No. Get him. Sack him. As soon as we give up that big play, the defensive line comes up with even a bigger play. What? Unimaginable. Come on. 2nd and 19. Stop him. Oh, Phillips, you got to hit that, man. You got to smack that out of his hands when he goes up with it. 3rd down, 3rd and 7. See how this goes. Singleton, it's our man. Oh, Griffin almost had it in his hands. I just missed it. That's going to be out. About the 15, 20. Come on. Like, do we try to end the game here and just try to go up 34-10? There we go. Nice little 10-yard pickup. It's 83 yards. Let's go. Bow on it Monday night. Are we not playing Thursday? Are we playing Thursday Night Football? There we go, Mac. Mac's getting some yards this time. He's not just getting touchdowns. He's got to do some dirty work to get those touchdowns. He hits his tight end, Dolce and Cabano over here. It's Dulcich. He's hitting him again. So we'll see how this plays out. Come on, Edmonds got about, what, 4 or 5 yards? Come on. Run the ball. End the third quarter with the lead, which I don't see why we wouldn't. He's got it. He's got it. We're just grinding away, baby. Just grind, and grind some more.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Bring him back.
On the handoff, it's
Edmonds. He's in. Oh, he's down at the 1. Down at the 1. We're going to stack it. Got Marlon Mack in the backfield. It is Marlon Mack. He's going to play this dirty work. He's in. That offensive line won that battle right then and there. We're winning that every time right there. That offensive line won that battle. Too bad we wanted to run the clock all the way down to the end of the third quarter, bring up the fourth quarter here. Just did not happen. Chargers on the outside looking into the playoffs, and on the outside looking in on this game. Like, are we not doing anything good enough? That's what's going through the Chargers' head right now. To beat this 5-11 or something team, whatever the heck they are, 5-12, 5-13. Like, they're trying to win their 6th game of the season here. Can't help it now that we got to play double or 17 games instead of just 16. And that was a good point where they need to end it back. Okay, what's going on with this? What are we trying to tackle here, guys? Come on. Come on. What a hit on the quarterback as he throws the ball. Phillips with the interception. And where's he going to do with it? He's going to bring it back to about the 35. That's... What the heck, Madden? You got that backwards. Denver's winning. Oh. Holding. That's going to bring it back. Yep. The Lions lost to the Packers, as the Lions were on the outside looking into the playoffs. So the only thing that right now for Denver winning is they're worsening what Seattle can get for their first-round pick. The only first-round pick Denver has is through San Francisco this year. That's going to make it 3rd and 8. It's going to bring us down to the... That's going to bring it to the fourth quarter. We're not going to... It's going to get to the line. And they're not going to hike it. But, so Denver has San Francisco's first-round pick. Seattle has Denver's first-round pick. So, if the more Denver wins, the worse first-round pick Seattle's going to have. Oh, 3rd and 8. They did not get it. counting down, but it should be a field goal attempt here for McManus at a 49-yarder. It should be a good kick. It's up. It's through the uprights, and it's good. McManus with another kick. He's got 9 points altogether just by himself. And obviously that special teams unit right then and there. 27-point lead in the fourth quarter. It might all be over. And Ed Zorn never says let up. Ed Zorn wants a win. He doesn't care how it happens. We never give up. We compete on every play. Is Denver going to stop another win streak here? Denver stopped Kansas City's 2-game win streak last week, or 3-game win streak, trying to get to 4. They're going to stop a 2-game win streak, trying to get to 3. All right, it's 3rd and 3. Look at Wilson. He's fired up. This is the first time we can see Broncos country. Let's ride. We really don't want to say that no more. But that's what Wilson's thinking right now. He got hit. C.J. Spiller got nailed as soon as he caught that ball and turned around. What are they trying? They got it. They know they have to go for it. They're 27. It's 4 touchdowns right now. They're down by. Just can't catch the ball. Hurry up offense right here. Man to man. We're not playing no more zone. Seeing what these guys can do on their own. Ojemudia again. He's a beast. You just can't stop the man. Back to zone here. What the heck? Who the heck? Who the heck was that? Doss. How the hell did he get away with that bad? All right. Come on. We really garbage time at this point. He's giving up touchdowns again.
And the Chargers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end
Ay.
zone.
Work just texted me because it's my last day of leave and I got to go to work tomorrow. Not looking forward to it. You know, I've been streaming for the last 2 weeks every day. Now here I am having to go back to work for 2 days just to go back on leave for like 4 days. Nice little vacation again. All right, Phillips. Let's return this, buddy. He's got it up almost to the 40. Let's see what we got here. All we got to do is run the ball, run this clock. This offensive line needs to just stay healthy a little bit longer. And they're about to go on vacation themselves for a couple months. And hopefully they go into the lab themselves and start working out and getting better. We'll see. Ed Zorn's going to have a meeting with everybody and figure out who's going to be where and what's going to be the next course of action coming up. You know what I mean? Like Ed Zorn, he's going to sit down with this offense. He's pretty much said this defense is sticking to where it's at. The defense can only get better from where they're at. They don't need an overhaul. The defense is top-notch. And I think Edmonds has worked his way into that category of being safe. 134 yards, back-to-back weeks of being over 100 yards. I think he's ready for this. You got Mack as the running back who spells him. Melvin Gordon's going to be gone. For sure. I know Denver actually released him in real life. They didn't do it here in Madden. So we'll have to let him go. He had nowhere to go with it. Wilson's only thrown for 150 yards, but they haven't needed to today. Let's go for it. Go for it. I got nothing else. What are we going to lose? We compete every opportunity. And Beck's going to run it.
And he is going to have a
That's probably going to be it for this episode. And we'll see you guys at the end of it all. Well, we'll see you guys at the end of this play.
They'll run with Edmonds, and nothing much
Yep,
materializing
420.
there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has
I'll
got
call it
some
there at
solid
420.
pieces, and I know it sounds crazy.
40-20.
Practice for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be
Oh, he got
enemies
tripped
in the
up.
box coming after 'em, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On third down, they run with Edmonds.
He's got that.
Right down very close to the first down marker, but it looks like he's a yard short. It's a pickup of 4, but they're still a yard short here with fourth down forthcoming. They'll run for it. It's Mack. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps for these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Edmonds is fucking killing it, man.
The gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Again, they run with Edmonds. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
That's going to do it. 20-point lead, 20-point win.
They'll run here with Mack. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and
I'm trying to get another
Well,
touchdown.
Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
That's it.
You win 2.
you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
On 2nd down, this is Edmonds. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So this one will wind up a Denver
Hey,
victory.
and that's what it is. We cut out about 2 minutes, exactly 2 minutes right there, so you guys didn't have to sit through that. Just running the clock down.
So this is when you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is
We won,
accurate.
20-point
And you know what
lead.
I'm talking about.
Another
Coach always
back-to-back win.
stands
We
up
played
in front of
spoilers
the team and
back-to-back
says,
weeks.
"Guys, if we do
Keeping the
this,
Chiefs
this, and this,
and
we'll
keeping
win." And usually they say, if
the
we
Chargers. I think we kept the Chargers out of the playoffs. I guess we'll have to see.
Here's the problem.
Obviously, they passed it more than us, but the running game was where it was at today. We had the 2 takeaways. We didn't have any giveaways, which was great. Wilson did really good, had a 70% completion percentage. I don't think his QB rating was that great. 98. Herbert's was 94. About 10% or 10 misses, 68. They're both 68, but 2 touchdowns by Herbert, 2 interceptions is what keeps Herbert at a 94.9. That's going to do it for that game. We'll go look at the playoff bracket now. We'll simulate, obviously, to let it go through, and then we'll look at the playoff bracket. Skip to the end. We don't need to see any of this stuff. Latavius Murray is going to get an upgrade because he's the 76. We'll give him an elusive back just because he's on his way out, so that'll help him boost whatever he needs over there. There's Chase Edmonds. Chase Edmonds is going to be getting the upgrades for us. Give him an elusive back. He's not a power back, which is good, which we don't need him to be an elusive back. He looks like he's a wide receiver. And then we're going to auto upgrade everybody else. And this is what the playoff picture looks like now. Doesn't look like anything's changed. Obviously, we'll simulate, let everything work its way. And then we'll check out the playoff picture in the first wild card weekend. And it's the only wild card weekend. Did anything change? Nothing changed. Oh, it did change. The Bengals are now numbered the 5th seed instead of the 7th seed. The Jaguars are the 4th seed. The Dolphins are 6. Ravens are 3. Patriots are 2 or 7. On the NFC side, nothing changed. Which probably means Seattle lost. If I'm not mistaken. We kept the Chargers out of it. Go look at the AFC side. Yeah. The Jaguars ended up clinching they won their division. Did they win they won their division at 8-9 over the Titans. And the Colts Texans. Which is what the NFC South kind of looks like right now in real life. They both look like that, but the NFC South ended up becoming 2 teams over 500 and 1 team under 5, or 2 teams under 500, 2 teams over 500. So that's how that ends up. NFC West, the Seahawks are still in second at 8-9, but they did not make the playoffs because they got beaten out by the Buccaneers and the Saints. So if they would have won, I think the head-to-head matchup with the Buccaneers, I think right then and there is what cost them, which would have cost them. But they lost 2 games, or no, they didn't. That 1-game win streak right there, not so good at home. They were 5-4 at home and 3-5 on the road. So the road really sucked for them. At home, you got to play better than 500 at home, and you want to play about 500 on the road. Staff moves. Who gets fired? Who's staying? Nathaniel Hackett, we've already known he's been fired. Ed Zorn's been hired. So, let's see, everyone who got fired. You got Garrett Pratt, Gary Crawford, who's all been fired. Pete Carroll retires. Mac Williams gets fired. Chris Roberts gets fired. Ed Green gets fired. And Albert Torres gets fired. So, everything's... The youngest coach right now is Ed Zorn at 36 years old as offensive or head coach. So, who knows? Nathaniel Hackett might be going to Seattle now. Nathaniel Hackett might go to the Chiefs, or well, not the Chiefs, but the Colts. That's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully we see you guys either in the next stream or the next video. And until then, my friends, stay frosty. Peace.